Hi everyone, Steve here from the Vinyl Record Mission, and 2024 has been an amazing year of discoveries for me, new discoveries, and Gabriel Paz. Please don't miss this episode.
Your two favorite guys, Ryan and Steve from the Vinyl Record Mission.
Before I share the most amazing 10 minutes of music in your 2024 and mine, I want to speak a little bit about the artist and how he, to me, is a musical phenomenon. He's an amazing artist all the way around, a multi-instrumentalist, writer, producer, arranger. He does it all. He's like the Shuggy Otis of the millennial. Prince was the same way. Gabriel Paz. So let's pause for a minute and learn a little bit about this fascinating young man. If you want to scroll, all the way through to start hearing the needle drops, feel free, but you're going to miss out. Gabriel's story is both heartwarming and inspiring. One of the biggest thrills in vinyl record collecting for me as a collector has always been to uncover a private pressing somewhere digging in the trenches in a thrift store or at a yard sale or an estate sale, wherever. When you find a private pressing that was pressed in limited amounts, and it was original music, it's just the most amazing type of find that you can come across as a vinyl collector, to me at least. The music is usually fresh, it's not overproduced, it doesn't have any hands in it, from the record companies trying to commercialize the music. It's just the pure artist's emotions, ability, talent, and skill. And all those things combined, recorded sometimes in a garage or in a private studio. Nevertheless, you get real, raw music that has not been completely and totally recycled. And I say the word recycled because music to me is like recycling. Gabriel Paz has made art out of his recycling. His influences span the scope. You can hear just about every great band that has ever produced in any genre and subgenre, and Gabriel has interwoven everything that he's heard all throughout his 21 years. He's only 21 years old, folks, and put them into this amazing 15-track LP that was privately pressed at RPM Records in Copenhagen, Denmark, I believe in 2022. There are about 60 of these, and Gabriel is just an amazing young man. He did it on a beautiful clear vinyl. Really, really nice pressing. Great sound quality. Great artwork on the cover here by Ivan Hernandez Castillo. Some other credits on the back. All the text, I believe this is his sister, Corina Paz. The back cover photo, which is very, very cool, was done by Gabriel, the artist himself. Was recorded at York Recording in Los Angeles, right here in Los Angeles. And all the music was written, performed, arranged, and produced by Gabriel Paz, who I'm hoping to get to meet in December of this year. He's currently finishing up his degree at UAL, which for those of you who don't know is University of Arts London, and getting his degree over there. And just an amazing story. Started when he was 9 years old. Check out this short little clip I have for you. So that was Gabriel at 9 years old doing Johnny Be Good, the Chuck Berry classic, in front of an audience, bringing the house down at 9 years old, singing and playing Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. Come on, that's like, who can do that at 9? And he continued to hone his skills and broaden his horizons. He even went as far as to take a trip to his father's hometown in Cuba, to learn how to play one of their cultural instruments, a guitar over there. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's the guitar that they play in all of their music, and it's beautiful. And he wanted to learn that instrument, and he wanted to see his dad's hometown, so he went on his own out there at a very young age, and learned how to play this instrument. And here's a little clip of that. So Gabriel's first recording, he literally put together and composed his first album when he was 17, and it's on CD. I believe that can be purchased on iTunes and or Spotify. All this music can be purchased digitally, but this is the only album that was released on vinyl. And thanks to his father, Victor Paz, he helped his son get the record on vinyl, found the pressing plant, did all the research, and just put great effort into bringing this album to fruition. His other music was early on, but when he did this, Gabriel's 21 now, and I think he said when he did this, he was 18 or 19 years old. So very young. He produced it, like I said, arranged it, and this album has all killer, no filler, 15 tracks of music that just weave in and out of every one of the rock genres, shoegaze, early punk, post-punk, ambient music, psychedelic, fuzz, classic, you name it. You just about hear every great iconic artists in this album. All the way into the millennial, you'll hear some influence from him as well. But he put this together in such a way that you can't believe it's one guy. There's actually two guys, because I don't want to leave without giving credit to the drummer, Lucas Matheson, who does an amazing job on some vintage Gretsch drums, from what I understand. And so I'm lucky enough to be able to play a good amount of each one of these songs for you, but I'm going to play, it was so hard to pick a favorite because there's so many great songs on this record. And Gabriel did such an excellent job of, when people place their songs, their tracks in order, there's a strategic way to do it. You don't want to put like 5 hard-hitting, heavy songs, similar rhythms, one after the other. You want to kind of take them on a little bit of a journey, highs and lows. You open with something soft and melodic, which Gabriel does on this. On People for Peace, Bedroom Suite in B-flat major, he opens up with that. It's a very dreamy song, and then he takes you into just hard-hitting fuzz, crybaby, wah-wah riffs, and just takes you away on this very rhythmic journey on track 2, which is called Golden Beat. I had a hard time picking my favorites, but I'm going to give you some really generous sound clips of what's on this album and let you know that it is going to be available for $25. We'll probably just do $25. I am going to try and help him sell the 60 copies that his dad produced. So for those of you who are into private pressings, you don't want to miss this opportunity. You can send me a message in the comments, and I will expedite the whole transaction. I'll get you in touch with his father, Victor, who will be able to arrange payment and get all of your shipping information and get a record to you. I will tell you this, they did not get them shrink wrapped, so they come already open like so. They've got a nice HDPE there. That's the high density polyethylene HDPE inner sleeve, so you don't have to worry about any off gassing. Yeah, we know what off gassing does. And you just need to wait to get this amazing record, and then let everybody else know about it. Maybe they'll do another run if it goes well. But I literally think this record is going to be extremely sought after. And this is just the beginning of what Gabriel has the potential to do. This kid is amazing. He could produce, he can engineer. I believe he helps with sound in some other areas musically, and has just a really, really, really bright future. He's an amazing guitarist, an amazing vocalist. He does all the vocal tracks on here, acoustic guitar. He can play all the instruments. So yeah, let me shut up and put a needle down and let you hear this amazing album.
get to see your face. We'll share a drink someday in our own special place. All the friends that come and go, there's nowhere to be alone. So I'm just going to stay here with you and make songs on this kazoo. Through each other, no matter what disasters lie above her, or the feelings he doesn't show others. Good and bad mean nothing within each other. Both are willing to die for one another. The world and all the space above her, all of it becomes smaller when you love another. ask you a question, where would we go? I don't know the answer, but I know I wanna build a home. I guess let's head up north to all the snow. I may not know where to run, but I know I love you so. Come follow me, I see a path. Please don't close the door. If you go, I'll be alone. You're the only one I know. I will search in my hand for something to say. I'll follow you until the end. Oh, the end someday. Giving up, it's starting to snow. I don't think you want me to go. Let's get close to stay warm, and I will try to fight the storm.
I'd be surprised if every one of you who watch this video don't want to have one of these records in your collection. Sounds of 1100 by Gabriel Paz with Lucas Matheson on drums, to me is just, it's already iconic. It hits every single nerve of emotion in me, and I can tell by just the way the music is arranged and written by Gabriel that he's also expressing his deepest emotions and how he feels about life, society, and the world in general. And he has a beautiful, beautiful heart, because anybody who can write music like The End Someday, which was the last song on the album, I ended with that because I thought it was brilliant of Gabriel to close out the album with such a touching, beautifully written song. And I'm not kidding. That is literally, I think, at the top of my all-time favorite list for ballads. It's just incredibly beautiful how it starts out with just his warm vocals and his guitar, and it progresses with the beautiful rhythmic drums, and then comes in with that dreamy, reverb riff on his sounds like a Strat. But I'm telling you, man, that Gabriel, you have literally given me yeah, this is real. This is real, folks. This isn't pretend. That's a song that I can recommend to someone whom I dearly love, my wife. Okay? And I don't just pick any song for her. It's got to be perfect. And Gabriel, that song is perfect. The album is perfect. Unbelievable. And you're right here in a city away from me. Your dad and I, it's so weird how this all came back. Your dad remembers me playing acoustic guitar and singing The Little Drummer Boy by myself back in 1994, or no, not even that, 1992. I was 21 years old, and he remembers that. And we just came back and ran into each other happenstance, and then I learn about you. So to me, serendipity is real, and all these things happen for a reason. And I'm hoping to help you just grow and become what you were meant to be, and it's already clear that you're meant to be an artist and to provide the world with beautiful things for both their eyes and their ears. So everybody, please show Gabriel some support, whether you visit his Spotify or his website. I'm going to leave links for everything Gabriel Paz in the description, so you can go to his iTunes or click on his webpage to go down the Gabriel Paz rabbit hole, because believe me, that hole has just begun being dug, and it's going to continue, I think, throughout his lifetime. He's going to do great things, whatever he chooses to do. I believe this young man can do. So yeah, if you want an album, again, don't wait. There's like 60 copies. His dad only had pressed like 70. I think he's given out a few, and they're all just waiting to be bought up. Again, you can reach out to me in the comments, and then I will help make arrangements for you to get one of these amazing albums. And again, I just want to thank Gabriel and his dad, Victor, for putting all this together for us and for allowing me to share it with you guys. All right, this is Steve. I'm going to go listen to The End Someday over again and again. Take care. We'll see you next time.
If you haven't, make sure you hit like and subscribe to the Vinyl Record Mission, so that way you don't miss out on any future content. More videos coming your way.